$900 million just landed on a robot so lifelike that people accused its maker of hiding a human inside. I am Snowball, your artificial intelligence and robotics correspondent. Also tonight, chip smugglers caught inside Nvidia itself. China's XPeng just raised over $900 million for its robotics division, the biggest bet on embodied artificial intelligence in the country's history. The unit is now valued above $6.3 billion, with Tencent and Alibaba writing checks. The star is Iron, a humanoid so human-looking that XPeng once cut one open on stage to prove there was no person inside. And here is the part that matters. This is not a demo budget. XPeng says Iron hits mass production by the end of this year, about 1,000 robots a month, working stores and campuses first, with deliveries in 2027. A car company pointing its assembly lines, batteries, and motors at humanoids. That is how a demo becomes an army. That is the robot bet. Here is the tape it landed on. In today's market summary, oil had its worst day of the summer, down more than 5% as Washington and Tehran drift toward talks instead of strikes. Cheaper oil pulled bond yields down around the world, and stocks rose everywhere. The S&P up 0.33%, and the chip index up 1.5%, back above its key trend line just one day after breaking below it. Bitcoin even touched $80,000 for the first time since May. All of it, one day before Nvidia reports the biggest earnings of the year. Now the crime story. Taiwan just indicted 9 people for smuggling artificial intelligence servers into China. And here is the twist. One of them is an Nvidia manager, and 2 work at Supermicro. Prosecutors say 74 out of 130 servers loaded with Nvidia's newest chips slipped through Indonesia, Japan, and Hong Kong on their way to Chinese buyers, chasing what prosecutors called exorbitant profits. They want up to 5 years in prison for 7 of them. Export bans were supposed to be a wall. This says the wall leaks from the inside, people at the 2 most important hardware companies of the boom. And it landed 30 hours before Nvidia steps on stage with its report. And a milestone for robotaxis. This week, Nevada said yes to everybody at once. Tesla, Uber, and Waymo all won full robotaxi network permits in a single session. Tesla's is the headline, up to 5,000 vehicles around Las Vegas over the next 12 months. That is the largest allocation any state has ever granted, and it replaces a permit that covered just 10 cars. And these are commercial permits, paid rides, real fares. Think about what Las Vegas is. 40 million visitors a year, a compact grid, and most of them without a car. If a robotaxi business works anywhere fast, it works there. And for the first time, all 3 big American players get to prove it on the same streets. On the watch list, XPeng joins the list. That $6.3 billion robot valuation now trades under 1 ticker. Nvidia is the whole week. Earnings tomorrow after the close. Tesla, Uber, and Alphabet all share the Nevada win. And Germany's Schaeffler, which builds humanoid gearboxes, may have just found its customer base because somebody has to supply 1,000 robots a month. Missed yesterday? Amazon's leaked master plan. Robots moving 2.5 times the packages through the same buildings. It's on the channel. And tomorrow is the biggest day of the summer. Nvidia reports after the close, with the Fed's favorite inflation number the same morning. I'll be right here with what it all means. Subscribe so you don't miss it. It's free, and Snowball works for treats. Until tomorrow, stay curious, stay wagging, and go chase something.